Chapter 11. Eliab entered the prophet Samuel's home in bitter dismay while following behind Joel as he unlocked his father's home with a wooden key. Eliab already knew that Samuel was not home, understanding that Samuel may have already become privy that his own life was in danger. Eliab had no intentions of killing him, however, at least not at this moment, but Eliab most definitely had questions about who Samuel had in mind for the next king. He knew that he couldn't play his hand because he needed Samuel to lead him to the appointed prospect. "Your father is not here, Joel. Do you have any place in mind that he could have gone to?" Eliab asked while looking around Samuel's home, checking every nick and cranny of space. Eliab looked sinister, grasping the handle of his sword as its sheath held it in place by his waistline. "My father likes to retreat to the Judean hills for praying and fasting. Remember, that's how we met. Your father did the same when we were young. Your father invited my father to your 5-sport event. You were a little lad at the time," Joel replied. Eliab thought for a second before moving closer to Joel while still keeping his hand on the handle of his sword. "Of course, Joel, I remember that. You and your brother mocked my father Jesse's house because we were poor. Do you remember that?" Joel laughed in amusement. "Of course I remember that, and you beat me up many times because of it," Joel said while still laughing. "Your father always struggled keeping that little farm he had, Eliab. He's still struggling. You are a really good son to him, always paying his debts. You are a much better son than I can ever be to my father." Joel felt extremely uncomfortable, realizing the tension that he was sensing from Eliab, took a few steps back, realizing that he didn't have much reaction time to dodge a swinging sword. So he created a little more distance. "Listen, Eliab, my father can be a nomad at times. Anytime he needed to retreat somewhere, rather it was talking to God or self-reflection, he always headed towards the Yatir forest, about 20 miles south from here." Eliab wasted no time heading back to his chariot of men on horses who waited outside in guard. "Well, let's go," Eliab shouted at Joel while storming towards the front door. If you like these videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.